Where is it? Got one. No. Oh, need some heart. Yes. What about the star? Star could be cool. Another one. Ah, yes, that's what I need. I need a B. B. Where is it? I need it. Come on. Come on. Oh, yes. So, that here and that here, like that. Yes, and the S is going here. Yes, that's it. Up-la, yes. 100 subs. You like my little intro? Yeah, me too. We are going to talk today about how I reached my 100 subs, and for you guys who are starting on YouTube and if you want to know how to also reach this level, stay tuned. I'm gonna give you all of my tips. Oh, and if you don't have a YouTube channel and you're still watching this video, don't worry, because this is going to give you more information about how I started my YouTube adventure. I am today going to give you my 10 tips on how you can grow your YouTube channel up to 100 subs, which I now did a few weeks ago. Now it's my turn to pass on what I learned over those past few months since I started. And in no particular order, and tip number 1 is simply when you start on YouTube, you want your YouTube channel, your main page, to look as professional as possible, meaning that you want a really nice banner, you want a nice picture or logo, you want your description to be filled, you want all those little details to be filled, so when someone is coming on your channel and they look at pretty much the first page and the first impression of you, they will have a good one and they will be like, why not subscribing? Because it looks pretty cool. And that's when you're gonna start having your first subscribers who are not your friends and family. And speaking of friends and family, this is one of the most important one when you start on YouTube. Your first audience, your first subscribers are obviously going to be your mom, your dad, your sister, your brother, your cousins, and your best friends, right? Yeah, this is what happened to me. I asked my friends to leave some comments and help me to trigger a little bit of this algorithm, and it did work in the beginning, but then the more you produce videos, the more you post videos, and obviously at some point your friends, you know, they're human and they're not necessarily the type of people who will end up watching your channel, so you will want to build another type of audience, but you can rely on them on the few first videos, and this is crucial for you to keep being motivated in posting videos in the beginning in order to reach your first 100 subscribers. So once you've got a nice front page and you told your parents and friends that you're about to post videos on YouTube, you have to start being consistent. Post one video at least per week in order to start catching the attention of other people and growing your audience. And this is one thing that I am going to say differently compared to some of those YouTube gurus or educators that you can see on other YouTube channels. When you start on YouTube, I think the most important thing is to start posting. Don't care too much about what niche you're gonna end up in. I'm still not sure about my niche, but in the beginning, the most important thing and the hardest thing is to start this discipline of posting every single week, of just putting yourself out there. So if you don't want to be discouraged too soon in this YouTube adventure, I do recommend you not to care too much about your niche, because you're most likely not going to find it in the first few months of your YouTube adventure. So being consistent without caring too much about your niche in the beginning is going to give you this discipline. It's going to help you to feel a bit more confident and familiar with the equipment you're using. If you never shot with a camera, how to handle a camera is something that you do have to learn. How to edit your videos is also something that you want to learn. So consistency is going to give you this discipline, and discipline is going to create a solid base for you to start building your YouTube channel and your audience. So once you gather the courage to start your YouTube channel, now you're gonna need a little bit of help. And by help, I mean TubeBuddy and vidIQ. vidIQ and TubeBuddy are two Google Chrome add-ons that you can install on your browser. So before posting the video, they're going to help you with the SEO, with which type of keywords you should put with the title of your video. Is it too long or too short? Does it include keywords? And once you posted your video, it will also give you some more information about which video performed the best, which thumbnail performed the best. There's a lot of tools that you should go and discover, and if you're lazy to discover those 2 tools by yourself, you've got all these guys who are doing videos about how to grow on YouTube and how to improve your content, grow your audience. They are also doing some videos about TubeBuddy and vidIQ, and these guys are actually the vidIQ guys. They often do some live where they review some channels and give a lot of useful tips. So I would definitely check their channel, subscribe, and if you want to grow your audience, definitely spend a bit of time with those guys. And once you're done getting familiar with TubeBuddy and vidIQ, another thing that you do have to do is creating yourself some Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter account with the name of your channel. By doing that, you want to be more proactive on the social medias in order to drive some traffic from this platform to your YouTube channel by posting, by putting the link of your video in different Facebook groups or on Twitter every time you're going to post, or you want to remind people that your videos are out there, you can just tweet about it. Instagram, have an account, maybe post some videos and photos. You can use Instagram TV. There's so many ways to use those other platforms that can generate some traffic. Being active on the social medias, even if you don't have a huge follower base, is crucial, because even if you've got 2, 3, 5, 10 followers, this is still 10 people who are going to see your post, go and check your video, and potentially subscribe. And tip number 6 is one that was for me pretty obvious, but the more I watched YouTube and other YouTubers, the more I realized that this is not that obvious for everyone. You have to remind people to subscribe to your channel, because the thing is, if those people ending up on your video are friends of your parents or your friends who are not necessarily familiar with YouTube, or people who are spending time on Instagram and Facebook but never really watched YouTube, they don't know about this button that you have to click, and also click on the notification bell so you will be advised every time I release a new video. Right, you get the message? I just did it, asking you to subscribe. Yeah, you see? Just right now, I just did it. It's crazy, right? I give you a tip and I actually demonstrate how to do it. Gosh, I'm genius. Gosh. Yeah, next tip. And tip number 7 is to create a YouTube channel trailer. This is a video which is going to sit at the top of your YouTube channel page in order to tell people what your channel is about. Tip number 8, which is something so easy to do, and I still see so many channels not having it, and I don't understand why. It takes a few seconds to do it. This is having a watermark, which is a little icon at the bottom of your page indicating that you should subscribe to this channel. This is so easy to do. If you don't know how to do this, should be like here. You can click on this video, which is a video done by vidIQ, the one I myself used in order to do my own watermark. I might change it at some point and customize it a little bit, but this does the trick. It's another reminder for people to subscribe to your channel if you forgot to say it. Tip number 9, when you're starting on YouTube and you don't have any other subscribers than your mom and your dad, you want to start following and subscribing to other channels of people who started at the same time as you. You want to find those guys, find people who have the same drive, the same motivation, the same objective in mind, so you can compare yourself to them and try to grow at the same pace. It's really important to find guys who are pretty much in the same niche as you, but it doesn't have to be exactly the same niche. As long as you've got some genuine interest in their videos and their channel. For example, I love video games. My channel is not going to be about video games, but I'm still following Kinda Mike and Blue Line Gamer because these guys are genuine guys. I like their content. These guys have similar interests, and we chat on Instagram, on Facebook, and we exchange tips and techniques in order to grow all together. And I think this is really important once you start on YouTube. If you don't have a big audience, a big community, you want to surround yourself with people who have the same drive, the same motivation. And the last tip number 10, when you are trying and hustling to reach your first 100 subscribers, this is the best time to test and improve the content of your videos and the quality of your videos. Try at every video to come with a new idea, a new type of edit, a new type of b-roll, because the more you are going to test, the more you are going to understand what works and what doesn't. This is going to give you the right direction to follow in the future. This is still what I am doing currently because I'm not too sure about the niche I should follow, but I start step by step knowing exactly what is for me and what is not for me, and maybe maybe if you keep watching my channel, I will come up with very soon a video telling you this is Sparta! This is my niche and I'll stick to it. Yeah, I decided. And 2 bonus tips for you guys who stayed until the end of this video. While you're trying to reach those 100 subs, you should keep on learning. YouTube has so much to offer and it teaches you so many different skills. You have to learn how to film, how to edit, about analytics. You have to learn about how to promote your videos, about SEO, about maybe Google AdWords, about so many things that I can't even mention all of the things that you have to learn in one video. And the second bonus tip is to stay focused on your objective. Do not listen too much about people who are trying to discourage you, because there will be quite a few. They don't necessarily understand why you're doing this YouTube channel. They don't understand that you want to create now and for yourself and also for other people. This is your adventure, so keep on crushing it because you are the master of your destiny. And I will see you next time.